Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading. This is going to be a celebrity reading. It is a couples reading, or well, we don't know yet if they're a couple, but we'll see. So this is actually going to be on Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. So it looks like I wasn't really familiar with who they were, but I looked at their pictures and I was like, oh, okay, I've seen them in like movies and stuff. So they are gay actors, okay, but they're very handsome. My gosh, wow, very handsome. So we're gonna be doing a reading on Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. Looks like they work together in Fellow Travelers. And a lot of the fans are saying that they are seeing a bond on and off camera. So they wanted me to tap into their energy, which I will. And then the other question was, what is happening for them together? Any projects or anything coming up in the near future? So that's going to be the focus of today's reading. My disclaimer is, let me just put this down for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of jazz in the background. So my disclaimer is I do not know any of these people personally, okay? Nor do they know me. I'm not affiliated with anyone in the entertainment industry at all. I'm just a mom and I love doing tarot readings. And I love listening to, I love tapping into celebrity gossip and things like that. So comparing that with my calling, which is tarot, which is being a high priestess, I enjoy doing these celebrity readings just as much as you guys enjoy watching them, okay? So that is my disclaimer. Everything that I say is allegedly, all right? So don't take anything I say personally or as the end-all be-all. Everything is subject to change. However, with that being said, my intention is for my readings to be accurate and precise, and my phone is on 20%. So yeah, so probably after this reading, I'm gonna have to plug in my phone. But anyways, so let's jump right into their reading. I'm gonna use, let's see. So I'm gonna use the Angel Oracles, all right? And I always like to show my cards in case you guys wanna, wanna purchase your own. I'm also gonna use Romance Angels, right? And the Lover's Oracle, which is my absolute favorite deck to use when I do couples readings, love readings, things like that. And then if I need to clarify, I'm going to use the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot. Okay, I feel like this will give me some good clarifiers, right? So it's kind of like the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, except the images are, Egyptian images, which I love. All right, so let's start out with the angel answers. Okay, so the first question was, any projects coming up in the near future? Okay, so ask my spirit guides, my ancestors, to protect me as I channel this message. The cards already want to come out. As I channel this message, protect me from any distractions and any disturbances. May it reach the eyes and ears. I just saw yes as I was shuffling. I see yes as I'm shuffling, so I do feel like there are projects that are going to be coming up in the near future with the both of them. All right. May it reach the eyes and ears of those that need to hear and see this in divine timing. May you guys be entertained. Any evil dark deeds, any evil spell work, any evil eyes, we return to sender. That's the eye and service. All right. So any projects coming up in the near future. So as I was shuffling, I did see the yes card. So let's see what comes out. So we have let go. Any future projects, listen to your intuition. Okay, so I feel like that's a yes. Not the right time. Okay. They could be. We'll clarify this. As far as like if they have any future projects, it has to be the right timing for the both of them. So they could both have like different projects that they're working on with other people, right? Because we have a lot of people here in their bottom card. So they could be working, yeah, in the near future, not right now. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they kind of are both doing, different things in their career, but they could work together in the near future. Definitely. Okay. The next question was, is there a bond? Is there some type of connection between them? Let's see. Is there a bond, romantic, love, friendship? Is there a bond or a connection between Matt, is it Bomer or Boomer? I feel like it's Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. If there is a connection, then give me a yes or a no if there isn't. So we have take action. I feel like this is lights, camera, action. So this is confirmation that they will be working together. And I do feel like this is also a yes card to me. The take action card would be a yes card. They could travel to see each other. It's up to you. Yeah. One could travel to see the other. If you believe. I do feel like there is a bond. There's definitely a connection between the two. We have take action. It's up to you. And then we have if you believe, right? So I do feel like they're traveling because she's holding in her hand a Merkaba. So this could represent traveling, right? Time traveling, distance. Okay, so they could travel to see each other. I feel like there is a connection between the two of them. And on the bottom, we have improving health. Someone could be focusing on their health, or there could be some type of health concern for one of them. Okay. I'm going to move on to romance angels. So this is this deck here. Okay. I may pull out another deck that I don't see out here. There's another deck that I want to use when it comes to the career, but I forgot to pull it out, but we'll get to that. All right, show me the connection between Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Okay. So I do feel like they could feel like they're each other's soulmates. I feel like there's a deep friendship between the two of them. Let's see if it's romantic. Okay, so we have finances and career. I feel like they just have a working relationship with finances and career, right? So we have financial issues are a factor in your love life. Okay, so I feel like both of them are focused on their career. They could have some type of there was some cards I flipped out too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. So we have retreat, wedding, getting to know each other, playfulness, release your ex, love yourself first, make the effort, and codependency. This is a lot to read. But okay, I'll take them. I'll take them. So we're going to go one by one. So I do feel like they have a working relationship, right? The card is here. Then we have retreat. I feel like this is them traveling together. They do have a deep bond. There's a deep bond, a deep connection. They both like to get away from work and like kind of go off and do their own thing. Okay, I do feel like they spend a lot of time together, probably like in nature or just somewhere that's very scenic, very beautiful. Okay, just to kind of get some quiet time. I do feel like they do spend a lot of quality time together. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, because they're on the world stage, they're actors, right? They're being seen. They value their quality time. They value their privacy. So they do like to spend a lot of time together. Okay. Then we have wedding. I feel like the wedding represents a commitment. Okay. This could be romantic or like committed to working together, like a business partnership, but something that's long-term, that's beneficial for the both of them. Okay. Or one of them may want to make a commitment, or they want a commitment from the other, and one of them is hesitating. You know what I mean? Like, one wants the commitment here. And even though they're both men, one is being represented as a feminine energy and the other's more of the masculine energy, right? So I don't know, plug it in however you see fit. So I'm not really sure if it's Jonathan Bailey's energy that I'm picking up on as the feminine energy, or if it's Matt. But one of them wants to take this to the next level or have some type of commitment that involves marriage. So you think of marriage, they could literally be a wedding, right? Or it could be commitment, being committed to each other, okay? So one of them wants a commitment and the other is doing it as well, but there's some hesitation there when you look at the expression on his face. I always like to compare like the way she's looking, and so I feel like whoever the masculine energy is kind of like, okay, I'm doing this because you want to type of situation, okay? So that's that. Then the next card that came out is getting to know each other. And this is where I feel like the friendship is. They know a lot about each other. They have mutual friends. Okay, so they do a lot of social things together, like maybe like have dinner with friends or hang out with friends, things like that, right? Friends that are in the entertainment industry as well as outside of the industry, I feel. Okay. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, right? So that was the answer to that question. The subscriber asked, was there a bond between the two, right? Because they were together in the Fellow Travelers. And there's your answer. So there is a bond between them, right? And I feel like the more time that they spend together, the more that they get to know each other, is the stronger that bond is, okay? So yeah, playfulness. So very friendly, very lighthearted. Whatever's between the two of them is very lighthearted, okay? I'm not really getting like strong, passionate type of energy. I'm more so getting like friendship, definitely business, right? With finances and career, okay? So definitely business for sure. Do they spend time together? Absolutely, with the retreat card, okay? So that is disconnected from the world, spending time alone, maybe renting a cabin or something like that, and like spending time together there, getting to know each other, spending time together, quality time, right? But they have a very playful, loving type of energy between the two of them. So they could have fun together. I feel like even the hair. So like one of them could have like dark hair or darker hair than the other. But they definitely have fun together. They do. Then we have release your ex. So someone could be dealing with a third party, or there's a third party energy surrounding their connection, okay? Someone needs to heal here. But whoever this is, I feel like the person is strong, because this woman, even though she looks like she's in despair, there's wings here, okay? So I feel like you are able to release yourself from whatever this energy is here when it comes to, I don't know which one it is, if it's Matt or if it's Johnathan, or it could be the both of them that need to release energy. But I feel like they have the tools to do it. Okay. Sometimes it could have been maybe one of them or the both of them was in a long-term relationship with someone else, and it's taking them a while to get over it. Or, get over it, heal, things like that. Then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, they're definitely attracted to each other. There is a connection between the two. And then we have make the effort. Yeah, they're very loving, very playful. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like they're not rushing it. They're taking their time. They're getting to know each other. They're having, they're spending time with each other and with friends. But then we have codependency, okay? So there is a bit of a challenge here with the codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So someone could be addicted to, I'm not accusing anybody of anything because obviously I don't know them, but someone could be addicted to something, whether it's, maybe drinking too much or maybe smoking. Maybe someone is addicted to cigarettes, I heard, okay? Or addicted to something, okay? That could be affecting their connection. There is a little bit of codependency. I do feel like one of their energy, whoever has the lighter hair, because they're showing me like the hair. So like one of them, and you guys can tell me in the comment, one of them has darker hair, the other one has like their hair is a little bit lighter. That's the feminine energy, and the person with the darker hair, whether it's Matt or Johnathan, is the masculine energy dynamic between the two. Okay. And I feel like the one with the feminine energy, this is the person that is codependent. So they could want to spend like, I want to spend more time with you. I'm here like, I want to spend more time with you. I want to spend more quality time with you. And the other one is like, no, that's great. I want to spend time with you as well. But, you know, I still need my space type of energy is what I'm getting. Okay. But it's very lighthearted. I don't think it's anything too tense, or it's very lighthearted. Okay. And we have new love. Yeah. So I feel like they're seeing each other with fresh eyes. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. And on the bottom, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So yeah, the energy between the two is very, yes, there's a connection. And I feel like they're still getting to know each other, you know? I'm going to pull from, the Lover's Oracle. All right, so when it comes to matters of the heart for Matt and Johnathan, show me the energy between Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey when it comes to matters of the heart. Aw, twin flames, you guys. Twin flames. It says your passion ignites. They are definitely, there's a strong attraction between the two. I do feel like their connection is very strong. It is in the beginning stages, so it's very playful, right? I feel like they're still getting to know each other. There is a possibility for things to progress to a stronger commitment, or at least one of them wants to take the relationship like to the next level, meaning, you know, committed, monogamous relationship, I'm getting. And the other one is like, okay, I want that too, but I still value my independence, okay? Yeah, it's like one of them asks for this. Someone could be a bit, I don't want to say a bit religious, but they pray and they visualize, and maybe one of them asks for, you know, I'm ready to meet my person. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to be married. I'm ready to have a family, okay? Because the playfulness card could also represent children or like youthful energy, right? So I feel like one of them prayed for this and then the other one answered the call, right? And I feel like, the feminine energy with the lighter hair is the feminine energy. Darker hair is the masculine energy. So the feminine energy between, whether it's Johnathan or Matt, called in, like, you know, they were just at a point in their life where they were like, listen, God, if you hear me, or however their spirituality is set up, I don't know. You know, God, if you hear me, I'm ready to settle down. Like, I'm ready to meet someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. You know, I don't want to date anymore. I'm ready to commit. And then it's like, in walks in the person, right? So I feel like there's that type of dynamic between the two of them. And they are twin flames. So twin flames could be very passionate. Twin flames does come with, it can also come with its challenges, the twin flame energy. I feel like both of them, or at least one of them, is still healing from past hurt, okay? Yeah, because when you think of flames, you think of twins obviously mirror each other's energy. So they're mirroring each other in a certain way. But then when you think about flames, flames is fire. It ignites. Fire can also cleanse, right? Fire disintegrates whatever whatever that foundation built, it'll drop it down to ashes so that you can rebuild something new. So twin flame dynamics, I don't want people to get that confused where it's like, oh, the energy between Matt and Johnathan is like, they're passionate about each other. They're, you know, they're each other's soulmate. It's that too, but it's also one is igniting something in the other. So that type of relationship is very dynamic. It's very impactful. And if you're not ready for that type of twin flame relationship, ready to be challenged, ready to change, because it does force you to evolve. If you're not ready for that, it could be a challenging relationship. Okay. Okay. So, ooh, listen, they're definitely doing what adults do. Okay. So the next card that came out is sexual union, right? So we have honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. All right. So sexual union. So they're definitely, they've been involved sexually for sure. Okay. And that's what kind of sparked like the, you know, once you have sex, it changes the dynamic of the relationship. It could either break it or the bond deepens. And I feel like in their situation, the bond deepens. So now they're probably saying I love you to each other at this point, you guys. Yes. Okay, what else? What else for thank you? I'm telling you, look how the cards are talking. Playfulness came out again in 2 separate decks, you guys. They have fun together, lots of fun. And this is being reiterated here with the playfulness. Zoom in. Okay, there we go. This is being reiterated here with the playfulness, okay? So we have laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. One of them is healing the other through fun. One of them is reminding the other, like, life is about having fun. You know, I know we're in very high demanding careers. Our jobs are very, you know, we're always being seen. But the other one comes in and brings that fun back. Reminds the other of, you know, life is about having a great time. They do a lot of fun things together. They could even do like outdoor activities together, like hiking, you know, going on scenic, like places that are very scenic, okay? They do things in nature together, like out in nature. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're definitely having fun. There is sexual energy between the two, and I'm not necessarily saying that they are having sex, but it's here. So we're gonna call it like we see it, okay? We're grown. Like, they're definitely attracted to each other sexually as well, okay? But I do feel like they have fun, and one is there to help heal the other. Okay, what else? Actually, I'm gonna stop there. Okay. So on the bottom it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yeah, so they're not rushing the process. You know, one of them does want a commitment, but they're not rushing it. I feel like both of them want the commitment. Maybe one kind of initiated it sooner. Like maybe one said, I love you first, right? So, and the other said, I love you back. But there is a little bit of, you know, don't rush it, just allowing it to unfold naturally. Let's get to know each other. Let's have fun. Like this is, you know, we're just seeing how things go. But I do feel like, you know, twin flame energy is a lasting connection. So, but it could be very dynamic. So we'll see. All right. So I'm going to clarify with the Egyptian Tarot. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 10%, you guys. I'm going to try to keep this video under 30 minutes. Okay. Just show me the energy between Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. Clarify the oracle cards. Very regal. I feel like what they have is very stable. The energy between the two of them is very stable, which means this is a lasting connection. Very stable. I feel like they're very disciplined. They could even be like a little bit of OCD, like neat freaks. Like their place, like wherever they live is like really neat and proper. Like I'm getting like prim and proper. All right. But the 4 does represent stability. So this is a very stable connection here. So it could be long-term. Or at least they're laying the great groundwork for it to be a long-term connection. Okay? Because they're taking time to get to know each other and to heal from codependency and things like that. Yeah. They're waiting. They're taking their time. They're planting their seeds. This is them also working together, right? Okay, with the 7 of Pentacles, the Pentacles does represent, it could represent money, finances, career, things like that. And their patience. The 7 of Pentacles is also a card of patience and waiting. Okay, so not rushing the process or whatever is happening between the 2 of them, not rushing it. But there is a connection here with the 6 of Cups. Yeah. They could even grow to be in love with each other. I'm getting Cancer energy, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. Okay. But the 6 of Cups talks about, you know, fulfillment, being emotionally fulfilled, working on the connection. Yeah, one could be a water sign and the other, or both of them could be a water sign. Like I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio type of energy. Okay. Yeah. They're definitely working together in the near future, going over contracts here. Okay, or going over scripts, reading lines. So yeah, this is them acting, working together. So going over scripts, reading lines, looking at contracts, okay? But it's in the beginning stages. Whatever it is that they're working on together, it's still in its infancy. Like it's just starting out, okay? Because this is the Page of Pentacles. So it's still in the beginning stages if they are working on something together. Any projects coming up for them in the near future? Because I do see that something is here, but it's in the beginning stages. So what will be the outcome of this? What will be the outcome of this new project together? Okay, more projects. And they have the 10 of Cups, you guys. This is a great spread for them. All right. So the 3 of Pentacles talks about working together, collaborating, doing more projects together, creative energy, right? So they're each putting in the effort to get this third, like this other pentacle. So they're both going to equally invest in something to create something here, okay, financially, right? Because we do have pentacle cards and cup cards. And I feel like this laid the foundation for the reading, meaning their foundation is very stable. They're disciplined, structured, okay? And this is going to lead to happiness with the 10 of Cups here. This could lead to, you know, happiness in marriage, financial, just overall blissful, creative energy where they're both equally happy, right? Because they didn't rush it. They took their time. They're very patient with what's happening between the 2 of them. Okay, what else? You guys, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so this talks about commitment. This is a card of commitment, of marriage, of, yeah, this is being answered here. So whatever they work on together is going to bring a lot of abundance, because we have the 7 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles, which together that's the 10 of Pentacles. So financially they are solid, they are great, right? And I do feel like they could even get married. They could get married. That's definitely in the cards for them, because we do have the wedding card here as well, right? So we have the wedding card in the Oracle, and then I feel like this is clarifying that there is some type of commitment. Can I get one more to close out the reading for them? One more to close out their reading for Johnathan and Matt. Oh, I see happiness. I definitely see happiness. The 10 of Cups with the Hierophant, that's like bliss, like happiness, stability, financial security, emotionally fulfilled, you know, being with someone that you actually like. You know how crazy it is to be like, there's a lot of people that if they could say like, oh, I've been with this person for 20 years and they hate each other, you know, and I always think that that's weird. Like people could stay together for that long and not like the person. But I feel like with them, it's the total opposite. I feel like they have gotten to know each other to the point where they like each other. They actually like each other before the love and the sexual energy came into play. They actually like each other as people, which is great because that lays a good foundation for something that is lasting, okay? And we see that here with the 10 of Cups and the Commitment card, okay? And the Hermit. The Hermit card talks about going within. They could be buying a home together, moving in together, or just isolating with, like, staying with each other, meaning getting to know each other. They could even self-isolate and blocking out the outside world. So like no phones, no publicists, no managers. It's just me and you, okay? The Hermit card talks about going within to learn something, to master something. So this is also a card of mastery. Ooh, okay. Yeah. And then they take action again with the Page of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like they are going to be working together. Okay, but they're not rushing it. So we may not see anything for a while, but there is something in the works here. We have the Page of Wands on the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about, you know, seasons. So they could maybe do like something where there's different seasons. So maybe there's like a show where they have like season 1, season 2, season 3, that type of thing. They could work on something like that. So I'm not necessarily getting like a film or a movie, maybe like a like a like a show that has different seasons. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll see. So that was the reading for Matt Bomer and Johnathan Bailey. I hope that answered your question. Shout out to my subscriber. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you guys like this video, share this video with, you know, those that are interested in this type of content. For more celebrity readings and other things, make sure you guys are checking out my stories as well. I do daily card pulls for all zodiac signs in my stories, and check out my lives. Like this video, share this video, comment. I do see all of your comments, so I appreciate that. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, you guys. Peace.